turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
Reactions 12 per Ayo Adebanjo's statement saying, I may not be alive, but you will suffer if you vote for Tinubu. Reactions has continued to 12. The elder statesman's statement that if Nigeria goes ahead, that Nigerians goes ahead to vote the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that they will pay severely for it. So the consequences will be dire and severe on the country and its citizens. He was warning them following the endorsement of the factional Afenifere, or a faction of Afenifere led by Fasharanti. Yes, of course, Tinubu has visited Fasharanti, who gave blessing to him. And the Paya Adebanjo, who has been the chairman or the leader of the Afenifere since last year, as Fasharanti said he will no longer continue to lead Afenifere because of his old age. And now the baton was given to Paya Adebanjo, and the Paya Adebanjo have been, steering the ship of Afenifere up until this moment. But, problems started brewing when Chief Paya Adebanjo endorsed Peter Obi as the presidential candidate that the Afenifere will give their support to, hinging his support to Obi on equity, desire for fairness and justice in the country. That hence the power has come to the South as it ought to be, as the North has held for 8 years. Now the South. It should be the Southeast, as the Southwest, South have taken their own turns in President Olusegun Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan, respectively. So, in that meeting where Tinubu was endorsed by the faction of Fasharanti, they said Paya Adebanjo is no longer the leader of the Afenifere, that Fasharanti has taken over. A man who said he has handed over, he is abdicating because of old age. And we're asking, this man who said that he's old, is he getting younger now? So it's a very big question. Now, but in an interview that Fasharanti granted, he said, I quote, as you can see the trend, the approval and the acceptability, you could see what happened when Tinubu came to meet me in Akure. The media carried the whole thing. Adebanjo does not have the capacity to warn me not to welcome Tinubu. Can he do that successfully? He rhetorically asked. What happened was that Adebanjo took a stand and I took a stand. I didn't call him and he didn't call me. We never spoke about the visit. As you saw yesterday, it goes without saying that Jagaban was accepted. Obi has no stand in our mind at all. Fasharanti stated that the meeting of the social political organization would henceforth hold in Akure, capital of Ondo State, and that the leaders of the group will no longer converge on Ishoya Obo, Ijebu, home of Chief Ayo Adebanjo. According to him, he said that Afenifere never endorsed the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, for the 2023 presidential election. Who he said, according to him, that Paya Adebanjo has endorsed that, who was an endorsed candidate of Paya Adebanjo, of course. Now, Paya Adebanjo was reacting to that statement of Fasharanti, and he said that they were waiting to see, that the Afenifere is waiting to see who will attend any Afenifere meeting in Akure by Fasharanti's home. In his words, he said, no problem. Let them hold the meetings in Akure and see the number of people that will attend. I am the leader of Afenifere. They are just trying to cause confusion, and I won't help them to do that. If he says people should not come, that's Paya Adebanjo reacting. So, but Nigerians has reacted to it, and so it was emotional. A citizen said, reacting to the interview, he said, man, Pa Adebanjo made me shed a tear. Please, Nigerians, vote wisely. He says, "You will suffer if you choose wrong, while I enjoy in the grave. At 94, I have nothing to lose. Please, Northerners and Southerners, I beg you, don't sell your conscience for pottage." At Strong Truth wrote, I quote, "Pa Adebanjo makes me so proud to be a Yoruba man. I pray will be emerge as the president of Nigeria come 2023. God bless you, sir, for speaking the truth to Nigeria." At Yusuf said, "Pa Adebanjo at 94 is the only sensitive and sensible living Yoruba. All others are just foolish bigots. I will survive if Batiku becomes president. My problem is just a part of a new euphoria in Nigeria. Politics will be postponed where we choose the best over religion and ethnicity." And that's what how people have been writing. We have to stop at this level. So this goes a long way to show the sensitivity of Nigerians over these issues. Ethnicity, religiosity, sectionalism has been the order of the day. It has been exalted by the political elites, the political class, to divide the country and rule, to continue to annihilate the people, deprive them of their natural resources, of their God-given human resources. They have mortgaged the future of the youths with politics of exclusion, divide and rule. It's their tactics. So those who are playing ethnic cards, a presidential candidate will go to his own place and they will start speaking their local dialect. Try to say things that people will not comprehend. Try to play ethnic card and say, "Oh, you are from my side, you have to vote for me." We have said it, this Nigeria will not work. You have seen what they're doing, the kind of campaign they're doing. This one is Mbido. We will hear them. We will see that this country, what is holding it is as tiny as, the thread. Very little, very tiny. Any small mistake now it will break. The forthcoming campaigns will be witnessing it. See the banters, see the ethnicity, see the bigotry. All these things will be in the open. They will be exalted with the more. They become more pronounced, and of course they will be momentous. Yes, it will become noticeable. Yes, it will become more accentuated because those things are more important to them. They will show that they are momentous. That's the point we're making. The politicians will show that ethnicity, religiosity, sectionalism, creed, tongue, where I come from, is more important than true governance. That governance that will bring massive development to the people and reduce poverty and make people to live a fulfilled lives and dreams. They better prefer their own person who is a mediocre to be in authority than someone who can deliver dividends of democracy, like we have to say in this country. Yes. So those things will be accentuated the more as the days go by. That is it. But like we have said, Pa Adebanjo have said it all. He nailed it. And Nigerians, the ball's in their court. Yes. To chart a good cause for themselves, not this election they're talking about. This election will not bring anything, to not change anything, to only exacerbate the already worsened situation. Yes, we have alternative.